There is certainly a naughty deck that I'm planning on crafting. I think it's gonna be the last craft before the end of the before the next expansion, which you know is always the best time to be crafting things, right? Right before an expansion. But maybe we'll do that. Oh, we're not playing Temporis here. We're gonna take Alex for healing, and a guaranteed Dragoon in hand. This could be our get out of jail for free card. Oh, that's a really big Frostbolt, and I'll gladly take it. Another Nether Spite, or something that's more likely to stick. Another Nether Spite continues to contest the board. Another Duskbreaker, that's absolutely what we need. So now we can clear the board of a bunch of the small minions, and then Twilight Acolyte's going to be able to deal with the 5/5s. So what we need to do is continue to develop some sorts of minions, so that our opponent is forced to use their spells on removing our minions instead of having all their spells go face, because they definitely have enough burst in order to kind of put us away here. And I'm going to go ahead and develop this right now, and then we're going to heal, let's do this. Let's start getting the heals in every turn. I feel like that's going to matter in the long run, because we have a lot of damage coming into face right now that we're going to need to kind of negate right now as well. Oh, coining out hero power now? Really good. Very, very good for our opponent.
Excuse me.
Whoa, that's even better for our opponent. Is this Duskbreakerable? I think it is. Explosive? Yeah. We only take 3. You know, only 3, so that's something. And there's only going to be one more explosive ruins for us to have to deal with. That's a scary, that's just an annoying one as much as anything right now. Oh, if we had the mana, we would go Shadow Visions, attack, then Duskbreaker, but we don't. So I think we're just going to attack and then and then just steal with the Acolyte, right? But wait, we can do this first. Oh, or do we want to heal? No, we want to attack and then heal. Because, like we said, we want to continue to be healing as much as we can, within reason, obviously. Because all of this extra healing is really going to add up over the course of the game. And that's kind of our only, you know, that's our major advantage that we have. We have no weapon removal, so Aluneth is going to destroy... Oh. Yeah. That's not very fun. Now is it? Let's get our opponent to use some removal on Lyra right now. Yes, this is only a one card Lyra, and that's a-okay. It's a 2-card Lyra. 2-card Lyra sometimes are enough. Because now our opponent's going to really want to get rid of Lyra. So they'll probably use a Firelands Portal. But then that's only 1 card, and then they're going to kind of mill themselves here. So that's pretty nice. They draw 7, 8, 9, and then they draw to 10. So, how do we deal with that? I think we buff, and then we Duskbreaker and face. Oh, double buff is even double the fun. Oh, that's not bad. And now we have an issue of what do we want to heal. Because if we heal this up to 7... Yeah, I think we can heal that up to 7, knowing that we have massive heal with Alexstrasza later. Now our opponent's going to be forced to dump their hand. But they've already played, like, the way that this deck dumps hand is with Kirin Tor Mages. Okay, so they still have one of those. Unfortunately. And then with all the secret things. Because if they're trying to cast big spells like Fireballs and Firelands Portals and things like that, they're not going to be able to do it all in one turn. And then their hand is going to get clogged up. Like, now they would mill themselves twice. That hurts, but whatever. Now they draw 8, 9, 10, and then mill themselves 1. So they have to do one other thing right now, minimum. Frostbolt, that actually does hurt. But I think we're going to Duskbreaker now. Oh, power courses through you. This could be the last explosives, right? So I guess we can test... we can test with this. Oh. Let's draw first, because we're highly skilled. Wow, we are highly skilled. We can totally... How many other low attack things? They're gonna have another Mana Worm. We need to save this for Mana Worm, I think. So we should definitely still draw now. It was a counterspell. That's okay. And I think we're still gonna do this and develop one more minion. Just because we know our opponent's gonna be flooding the board here. So it's gonna be good to have a strong enough board ourselves. Our opponent's already played both. Oh, okay. They haven't played any glyphs or fireballs. So that's still a very scary amount of damage that they can use to go face. Blizzard is probably the worst. But now they're gonna have a hard time emptying their hand with 3 mana and 9 cards. Okay. That hurts. Is that the last one by any chance? This is the last one. I think we can do this. Counterspell? It's fine. You're gone as well, right? That's fine. Okay. Ooh, Mana Worm. There goes our Potion of Madness target. So our opponent's going to start getting into fatigue action. And depending how this turn goes, we could Alex Straws their face, because they're kind of out of minions. Oh, that's another 6. This puts us down to 15. Primordial Glyph. I don't think our opponent has that much more burn, depending what this is. Yeah, they're really milling themselves. They really love milling themselves. I think we just do Duskbreaker, Pyro, heal. I don't think they can get us from 15 anymore because they've already played 2 fireballs. And then they should just lose. They take 4 damage, 5 damage, which is 9. Then they take 6 with this, which is 15. So that's actually pretty good, I think. Pyroblast is scary, obviously. But if they leave anything up, we win.
We have many secrets.
It's fine. That's probably explosive runes, correct? That's fine as well.
This jungle hides many secrets.
Oh, that's, speaking of many secrets, is how much fatigue damage you're gonna take. It's not secret at all, since you lose next turn. We'll go ahead and just... Oh, we didn't even get to Alex. We'll just say well played. That was that was a really good game. And I'm really glad we were able to get it, especially since we've been kind of having trouble with this matchup for a little while right now. So it's kind of good to see we can we can make things work. It's kind of dependent on Duskbreaker. Surprise, surprise. Because all we need to do is get a minion to stick and OTK. Did we already greet them? Oh. Okay, that's a lot more scary. We're doing this because we need to go ultra fast. We need to go super, super fast. And there is no doubt about that. They kept 2 cards, so they kept one thing with the quest that they liked. Oh, that's a strange choice. But that's okay. That's a dragon, also okay. It's not what we want right now. I'll take that. We get that, you know what, that's actually really good. We get the circle out of the way, which is going to be very important. This deck might still run saps. It might. Almost certainly going to run Vile Spines. But, oh, we're going to see, This is actually going to be a little bit tricky to figure out how we're going to do this. We have lots of ways to clear boards. This is, you know... That stinks if that's the one they start bouncing, because they get lots of value out of it. Especially priest value, because, you know, we're a great class. They could get silences, though. That's the real issue. We really don't want that to happen. I think a 10-10 is gonna have to be good enough. Or 8-8, whatever. 10-10, 8-8, whatever. We gotta go fast. So we're gonna have to see now if our opponent can deal with the 8-8. And if they can't... Well, if they can or can't, we're gonna continue to drop reasonable mid-sized minions that are always going to be threatening to... Always going to be threatening Divine Spirit, Inner Fire. But I think this is reasonable. We got to go early here. If they're just going to... If they want to race, we might be okay. Except for the fact that they can do multiple bounces per turn. Yeah, that's going to hurt a lot, huh? It's fine. Go face. Go face. Is there any way they can complete it next turn? 1, 2, 3, and they can't prep it out as well. Your soul. Okay. We could have obviously set them down to 9 there, but we still need multiple things to be able to survive an attack right now. So I feel like this is going to be kind of a reasonable game plan. The only way we lose here is probably with a sap, with silences, with what else? Shadow Word. They could actually get Shadow Word Death as well. They could get lots of good things actually that would mess us up. So they're not able to complete the quest even if they have, like even with prep. Prep Mimic Pod. Okay. Shadow Step, so the quest is going to be... Well, they'll have the Crystal Core in their hand, but I mean... This just looks like a win right now. I mean, it costs 5 mana, so even with the prep, they can't play it. I guess they're still looking for silence, right? Hey, Forbidden Shaping. Doesn't matter. Well played. That was a game of Hearthstone. There is no way that we can deny that that was actually a game of Hearthstone.